This week, we're rebuilding Everton, a football team that has seen its fair share of problems of late. Founded in 1878, they have won 9 top-flight titles, 5 FA Cups, 9 Charity Shields, and even the Cup Winners' Cup back in 1985. However, they have been in a downward spiral after they've overspent on a lot of questionable players. Failing FFP has brought a large point deduction and left them fighting for Premier League safety. Our mission is to rebuild Everton Football Club and return them back into the top half of the Premier League table. Fight for European football, fight for trophies, and put some respect back on Everton's name. Let's see how we get on. Ah, yes, the eyebrows. I will say as well, the appointment inexperienced. Mate, have you seen how many rebuilds we've done? Yes, the first thing we've got to overcome is a 10-point deduction. Now, before we get into it, I know it's now 6, but A, they haven't changed in the game. B, I can't be bothered. And C, it'd be a bigger challenge. So, yeah, give me 10 points. Give me 20 points, we'd stay up.
I have doubts.
So, predicted 16th. That's going to be a bit to overcome, isn't it? Last season we were 17th. Oh, we're making progress. We are due to move into the Bramley Moor Dock Stadium, which I'm excited to see, to be honest. That is going to be the end of this season coming up. We've got superb training and youth facilities, excellent youth recruitment, hopefully a youth kid or two. Fierce rivals Liverpool. Didn't know that.
What, are you retarded?
Wage budget of just under 2 million. No. Whoa. No transfer budget. Rich. That is not what I've been led to believe from news reports. I thought they haven't got 2 nickels to rub together. So Everton as a club have got some really good players. I mean, starting with the England goalkeeper, capped 54 times, Jordan Pickford. I mean, he's got little T-Rex arms, but apart from that, he's a very good sweeper keeper. He's got great reflexes and one-on-ones. Yeah, he's really, really good. They've got Ben Godfrey, who I really like. Used him in a couple of our rebuilds. He's rapid, really, really quick. He can make up for mistakes made by other defenders, which that will happen. He's really good as well. A really young and fantastic player, when he gets his pace up, is Nathan Patterson. I'm going to aim to keep him. We're going to maybe have to sell some players, and he's very sellable. He's got lots of value in him, but I really like him. I always try and find better players. When I was a Newcastle rebuilder years ago, I was always someone that I would buy, so we'll keep a hold of Nathan Patterson. You know, he capped off with an outrageously good striker in Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Now, if he wasn't made of Jacob's cream crackers, he would be a fantastic player. He's always out injured, but he's got incredible heading, amazing jumping reach and physicals. He's super quick, super strong. I'm going to try and keep him. I mean, who wants him? Chelsea, Newcastle, and LA had want him. I'm going to try my best to keep him, but we've got no money is going to be the problem here. Right, I'm going to go through pre-season. Caveat being, I have no money, so I'll only buy if I sell. I'm not expecting to sell anyone, apart from maybe a few bad players. They've got a lot on terrible contracts as well. So if I can sort them out and move them on, great. If I can't, then I'll see you in a moment. Okay, so it was as I thought. There was no ins or outs, so very interesting. I know, such great content, so you're welcome to watch me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Zero Transfers. But do subscribe to me. It does help a lot. And thank you to those who have recently subscribed as well. So this is how the team will line up. We have been smashed by injuries, by the way, in pre-season. It's been disgraceful. And I've also worked out that players like Dele Alli, Andre Gomez, Ashley Young, Idrissa Gueye, there's about 5 or 6 players that are going to be leaving us. That's nearly £500,000 worth of wages. So what the hell, Everton? We've made some alterations to Chili Nips. We are playing in a team that has got players like Calvert-Lewin, who has 16 jumping reach, 17 heading. We're playing in a team that have got players such as Beto, who's got 16 jumping reach and 15 headed. We are aiming to cross the ball in more to the target forwards. We've got Harrison, like McNeil. We're going to have overlapping fullbacks, crossing early, crossing more often. And these are going to be hopefully getting us the goals we want, playing proper Brexit shithouse football. This is how the team will line up when fit. Pickford, Patterson, Tarkowski, Branthwaite, Mikolenko, Harrison, Onana, Gueye, McNeil, Beto, and Calvert-Lewin. See how the AI gets on with that. But first season, stave off relegation. Minus 10 points. We need to get out of this mess. We've got money. So next season, hopefully, when we're in the new stadium, we get a bit of a budget, move on all those players that say £500,000 worth. So let's see how we get on. I'll catch you in a minute. I am, without a doubt, the greatest manager in the world. 10-point deduction. Don't worry about it. 0 transfer budget. Don't worry about it. We have come 8th. And only just 8th. Nottingham Forest. Look at me, Nottingham Forest. Fair enough, Nottingham Forest. 30 goal difference. They have 2 points in it. We would have finished 5th, equal with Tottenham, if we had not had those point deductions. absolutely ridiculous, incredible, amazing. I'm absolutely buzzing. Have I yet made another worldy tactic by playing shithouse football?
Sometimes if you listen very carefully, you can hear my genius.
Erling Haaland and Dominic Calvert-Lewin share the Golden Boot, 26 goals apiece, and Beto was right behind them with 22. So crossing it in a lot has worked to the two target men. Are target men the meta?
No, they're not.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin, best player in the league, 7.54, and Beto, 7.48. Assists, oddly enough, I would have thought to have seen some more of our players featured here, but apparently not. Man of the matches, Dominic Calvert-Lewin got it. We didn't get the most clean sheets. And you know us. You know what we're about. Shithouses 1 and 2, Patterson and Mikulenko. Thank you very much, boys. I mean, the positives end there. We did get knocked out in the third round of the FA Cup by Blackburn Rovers, and we knocked down the quarterfinals by Middlesbrough. Both games you'd expect us to win, but at this moment in time, our squad depth isn't great, so I'm gonna put it down to that.
No, it's your fault.
Breaking it down by the numbers, 34 goals in all competitions for Dominic Calvert-Lewin and 8 assists, 23 for Beto. But then, as you see, with the tactic of not really spreading out the love when it comes to goals, it's just really top heavy. 34, 23, then 7. It was another striker in Chimiti. 5 goals for McNeil, 3 for Onana, and then just a couple of 2s and 3s here and there. Dwight McNeil got himself 14 assists, 10 for Patterson, and then a few 8s here for Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Danjuma. Our youth intake is looking very positive. We'll start first with Geordie Moody. Goalkeepers are never really that exciting because he's got, what, 10 years before he becomes even, an age where keepers kind of make debuts. So, at this age, 14 communication, handling, reflexes is very, very good. So he's actually quite good. Coleman Didi, he's all right. He's decent. It's worth a lot of money. Apparently, Matt Clark is pick of the bunch. I would say so. Yeah, he's 15 years old, 6'2" and 15. Bugger me. He needs to get better with heading. He needs to get his heading better, but he's a lot of potential with this kid. Now we got 112 yellow cards and 7 reds. Come on, boys. Our finances went down a really rocky road here. Blooming out, we had 101 million pounds to begin with, and then we ended the season on 7. We've got a brand new stadium to move into. We've got 49 million pounds in a transfer budget, £500,000 to play with in wages, and that's before we've even moved anyone out of the club. I'll catch you in a minute. Nobody wanted to buy any of our players. As I said before, Everton have done some terrible transfer business and put people on awful contracts. So we've had about £500,000 with the contracts leaving. For example, Seamus Coleman was on a ton of money. So he's gone. Idrissa Gueye was on like over 130k. He's gone. So we've now got a lot more money to play with. So he's now gone to what, Reims? So he's 35.5k. 35-year-old, that's not bad, Seamus. So we had a lot of players to replace, and we love Brandon Williams here on the channel. I've used him a few times. I don't mind getting him in because he's always there for cover. He's not better than Mikulenko. He's not better than Patterson, but he is very good. I really like him. Very reliable. Can play both sides. He's got good ability. He's very aggressive. We love that. And he winds up opponents, and we love the shithousery within him. He was completely free of charge. I found it very difficult to find players that can play this position because obviously everyone wants to play inverted wingers, inside forward, so you play on the left and you're right-footed and vice versa. I want left-sided players with left foots that can cross it. So in comes Lucas Python. We bought him for $6.5 million from Vasco. He's got really good pace, but most importantly, he's got 16 crossing, so he can pop it on the head of our strikers, which is what we want. They've got big jumping reaches. They're very tall and strong boys. They need that good assistance. So that's what he's going to be there to do. We had a couple of players on loan on both wings, like Jack Harrison, for example. They have left. So we needed cover. Josh Bowler only cost us 6.5. He's 25 English, so good for registration. He's all right. He's there for cover, purely for cover. He can play both wings, so he's fine. For £15 million, we brought in Raul Bellanova. He is super quick, and I love that. And he is going to be perfect for a winger on support. Right-footed, runs down the ball on the right-hand side, and he can ping it on a sixpence. He's going to be getting loads of assists for us. Only 24 years old as well. Capped on a 21 level. I'm really happy with this capture from Torino. Our biggest transfer is the Scottish international Lewis Ferguson from Bologna. He is going to be replacing Idrissa Gueye in that defensive midfielder role on support. He is very, very good. He is very aggressive, very Scottish man. Really happy with him. He's only 24, room to improve, and he's already like doubled his value. So I'm really chuffed we got him. On to the strikers now. For £16.5 million, we got Genks Tolowalasi. Toluwala.
2 very boring minutes later.
Toluwalase Arokodare. That took me like 18 times to say. 6'6", 18 strength, 18 jumping range, 15 heading. He's an absolute tank. I'm really happy with him. He is the definition of a target man. And as we're playing target man football, we may as well bring in the best target man. 6'7", 23-year-old Lorenzo Luca. He's going to be our main man. I don't know whether or not he's going to play a lot of games because we've got 4 very good target forwards now. But 17 heading, 18 determination, 18 jumping reach, 6'7". He's, again, very good target man. We've got a lot of competitions to play in. And so that is why we've got a lot of players in. Speaking of competitions, because of the coefficiency, we made it into the Europa Conference League. And I would say we surely could be favourites for this and should be favourites for this. So really happy that we're in the Europa Conference League. I'm hoping that could be a trophy. Season preview puts us firmly in mid-table. That's fine. I think with this tactic, obviously last year we came 5th. I'm hoping to maintain our European spot, a Europa League, even a Champions League would be really good. This is how I imagine the team will line up. Pickford, Patterson, Godfrey, Branthwaite, Mikolenko, Ferguson, Onana, Bellanova, Luca Paiton, Beto, and Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin signed a new contract, so we've got him for a while. We've got a few players leaving next year for free. The likes of Ducore and a few centre-backs are going, but we'll rotate them in and out. Really happy with the squad. We're in 4 competitions. Can we win a cup? A domestic cup would be amazing. Can we push for Champions League? Would be incredible. Can we win a European Cup in the Conference League? I'll catch you in a minute. Overall, a very disappointing season in the league. 64 points. We lost a lot of matches. We 8th again, outside the European spots again. So really disappointed with that. If we haven't cracked on too much, we didn't bring in world-class players, but I did think we brought in better players than what we had before for our formation and what we're doing. However, that being said, Beto pipped Erling Haaland and Heung-min Son to the Golden Boot. What a guy. 23 goals. Brilliant return there. Thank you very much. Dominic Calvert-Lewin got the best player in the league as Beto came 2nd, Mo Salah 3rd. No assists again. And maybe that's what's doing us in, maybe. Beto equal with Heung-min Son for top man of the matches. No goalkeeper there for the clean sheet. And only a bit disappointed that with Sheffield United player, Hammer beat us to the Shithouse of the Year award. Ferguson, good debut, 13. Thank you very much. But I want more. I want more aggression. I want more violence.
Gotta get angry. You gotta get mean.
In the FA Cup, we were just edged out by Manchester United in the semi-finals. Absolute heartbreak, a 1-0 defeat. And we would have seen us play Peterborough or Crystal Palace. Man United won it. Well, what a shock. Oh, that was a big missed opportunity there. We narrowly missed out in the Carabao Cup final to Tottenham with a 1-0 defeat. So we're not getting pumped. We're not getting destroyed, but we are just missing out. We're bottling it is what we are. I'm building a new Spurs. But we did not bottle our very first Conference League campaign, and we won. We won the lot. 5-3. An exciting final against Besiktas. Beto got 15 goals in the whole thing. Bloody hell. He absolutely rocked that. And we also got Pickford, the clean sheets, shithouses here, most assists there, average ratings all over the place. We dominated this tournament, and that means that we qualify for the Europa League proper. So that is a step up in European competition. That is a cup for Everton, and I'm bloody happy with it. That's really well done. Numbers-wise, Beto did not expect to see these kind of numbers coming from you, kid. 42 goals in all competitions and 12 assists as well. So like it's just, 54 goal contributions in all competitions. 29 goals for Calvert-Lewin, 17 for Lorenzo Luca, love that. 13 for Ferguson, and even 11 for Dwight McNeil. Assists, Raul Bellanova got 19, 16 for Paiton, 14 for McNeil, Patterson got 13, 12 for Beto, Ferguson and Calvert-Lewin both got 11 each, and 10 for Mikolenko. We're looking there like there's a lot going on when it comes to assists have gone through the roof. So overall, an amazing team contribution. I'm really happy with that. Youth candidates, very disappointing. Only Tomas Kovlarik, but I can't see him really developing much more. We scored 80 goals overall in the Premier League. 60 conceded though, that's the big problem. We did get 102 yellow cards and 5 red cards, fantastic. We are due now to move into the new, I thought it was last season, we are now moving into the new stadium, which is going to be a big boost. We've got, what is concerning me, and it is concerning me, is that we lost £83.5 million last season. We are in £23 million of debt.
Blimey, that's quite a lot, isn't it, John?
Now, I'm very happy that they've given me £54.5 million to spend and 170k in the wages, but I don't want more points deductions, Everton. I mean, give me all the money, but I will buy better players, but I'm very nervous that we're going in the wrong direction financially. However, we've got a few players that are wanted, mainly the ones we brought in last season, because they've had very, very good debut seasons, mostly from Saudi Arabia. So if we can get big money, I will move them on. We've got a lot of players leaving, a lot of defenders leaving, so we're going to have to plug that gap there as well. But at this point, I'd say thank you very much for making it this far. Like, share, and subscribe. We're doing amazing numbers at the moment on the channel. Really, really happy with all the new subscribers and all the views. Keep watching, and I'll see you in a minute. Straight to the ins, there was no player sold, a few left for free as mentioned before, but first player brought in is Tommaso Pobega of AC Milan. For just under £10 million, this player is going to be a beast. He's got amazing mental fortitude. He's only 26, capped 3 times for his country. He is a fantastic replacement for the likes of Ducore. A new star player, he is the centre-back for Argentina. He's only 21 years old, and he only cost us £17.5 million from River Plate. He's got amazing physicals, really, really good mentals, fantastic when it comes to his heading, his marking, and his tackling. The rest of it comes as well. He's only 21. He's going to improve a lot. Nicolas Romero, welcome to Everton. And lastly, for just under £11 million, we brought in Ilias Yelet from Inter Milan. Really, really happy with him. I was thinking that we could inject a little bit more pace on the wing, so I was very happy to get him. Look at he's rapid. He is rapid. Only 22 years old. He's capped 3 times for Denmark. He's, you know, between him and Patterson, very similar, but we didn't really have another player of that quality on the bench. So, yeah, brought him in. This is how I see the team lining up. Jordan Pickford, Yelet, Romero, Branthwaite, Mikolenko, Piton, Ferguson, Pobega, Belanova, Calvert-Lewin, Beto. I've made some changes. Looking at the players, I'm going to try and get these inverted, maybe, these wingers, because I'm noticing on the highlights that these guys are bumping into each other. So I've told them to run inside with the ball. We'll see how that gets on. Season preview, still hovering around 10th. We got 12th last season, 10th this year. It's not too different, not too crazy there. We still have £20.5 million the transfer budget and 100k, but there was no one that I thought, wow, stand out amazing. So I thought I'd keep that money for next season and really make a push for our 4th season. So here we go, into season 3, Europa League football this time. Can we pinch a domestic trophy? I'd love a League Cup, or especially an FA Cup. And can we push into the Champions League with that steady progression? I'll catch you in a minute. Oh, so we're kind of making progress, a little bit of progress. Not a lot of progress, but we have finished 8th a lot. We're now 6th, but if we look at this, what's really annoying is that it's bloody West Ham that have pipped us to 5th place, which would have got Champions League football, so really upset by that. However, if we got one more win, we could have come 3rd, which is, you know, something to say. Would love to get finishing over Liverpool would be a great achievement. So making progress. We're still in the Europa League, so that's all good. Our goal scoring this season, Calvert-Lewin and Beto beaten by Haaland convincingly this season. Calvert-Lewin was the 3rd best player in the league. No assists again. No man of the matches again. No goalkeepers again. Only one shithouse. Costina of Southampton was the number 1 shithouse, and Pedro Porro also. So mild season. We did make it all the way to the semi-finals of the Europa League. Bloody hell, Aston Villa doing a 5-0 job over Arsenal. Game's broken. And we lost by 1 goal, 2-1 at home to Monaco. They made the comeback, and yeah, really disappointing. We got a 1-1 draw in Monaco. They come back to beat us. I feel like we could have really won that. We were knocked down the 5th round by Crystal Palace in the FA Cup. That's really poor. And then we were knocked down the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup by West Ham. Again, quite poor. Although they're our Champions League team now, so, you know. By the numbers, yeah, the strikers just weren't on it. I mean, 29 and 27 goals in all competitions is extremely good still, but the standards we've set ourselves, Lorenzo Luca got 19 goals as well. 7, and then a big drop-off, look, 7, 6, 6. Assists, 19... 14, 13, 12, and 10. It looks like McNeil and Python are the best players here. Yelet also had a good season as well. 705. We have one elite talent this year. It's Raheem Luke. Fullback, got potential. Yeah, he's worth bloody hell. He's worth a lot of money. But yeah, a lot of potential, nothing outrageous here. We haven't really had any great youth kids since I sent Etienne save, so that's always a disappointment. Coleman Didi, he's coming along okay. He's worth, again, a ton of money. If I could sell him on, I absolutely will. Same with Matt Clark. These are good-looking players, but again, they're not outrageously amazing, so I might look to move these guys on. Yeah, if I could get 50 million from both, I doubt I could, but if I could, I will. £57.5 million to spend, an extra 125k in the wages. We were the top goal scorer, so goal scoring actually wasn't our... What? We were the top goal scorers and we were the 6th best defense. That is... Yeah, only... Right, we didn't get many yellow cards. That's our problem. We need to get more aggressive, more aggression. We got much better attendance this year. £57.5 million to spend, 125k in the wages before we even moved anyone on. As you saw, I got a crop of young players that I might move on. I'll see any of the senior players want to move on as well. If we can get a big amount of money to bring in some good players, I'll use it. I'll catch you in a minute. You want a big transfer window? Well, you're going to get a big transfer window. It's the biggest one we've done so far. It's absolutely insane. We sold Raul Bellanova to Newcastle United for £40 million. We bought him for, I think, 12 or so. So not a lot of money that we spent. We brought in about 3 or 4 times the value that we paid for him. So really happy with that money situation. We've changed the formation slightly and he doesn't fit into my plans anymore. See you later, Raul. Same for Lucas Brighton. He has gone to Al Fatah for £21 million. Again, I've changed the formation. We're going to play with higher wingers now, and he just doesn't cut it. He's a fullback, really. Yeah, on reflection, I probably wish I'd kept him, but there was a lot of money that was offered, so, you know, he's gone now. And last but not least, Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Sorry, what?
He is a very good player, objectively good player. £96 million was offered. He's aging. He's very, very injury prone. Better has almost been doing better than him and typically has been doing better than him. And I think we can. I think Lorenzo Luca would be better than him in the position that we're playing. I've replaced him as well, but just the money that was on offer was insane. He's on 650k a week now as well. So that's him sorted. So we're all happy. Everyone's happy with this transfer. We spent £25 million on Roger Fernandez. He's a left-footed winger. He is going to be playing either side. I'm not sure which, wherever the AI decides. He is a wonder kid. He is rapid, agile. He's got flair, very good dribbling, very good first touch. Think of him as sort of a Portuguese Alan Saint-Maximin. He's really, really good. He's going to be putting it on a plate for our strikers. I'm really happy to see him in the club. Our biggest transfer, bloody hell, our training facilities are terrible. But for £71 million, we brought in Giorgio Scalvini. He is an elite centre-back. He's really stepped up the quality that we have in our back four. It was something that we needed to do. It's just edging up that quality every season now to push forward to the Champions League. 22 years old, already capped 39 times for his country. He is going to be our rock in the centre of defence. We gave Troyes £37.5 million for Savio. He is amazing. He's, again, very, very similar to Fernandez. Fast, agile, flair, dribbling, first touch. He, again, is going to be a very good winger. And again, it depends what side our AI wants to play him. But he's going to be really, really good. The 2 wingers that we sold, or midfielders that we sold, we've stepped it up now and we've gone to the next level. So hopefully these guys are going to be putting it on a plate. Get those assists up is what I want to see. And for £30 million, our Dominic Calvert-Lewin replacement, he is 3 inches taller. It is Gianluca Scamacca. It didn't work for West Ham. Okay, 3 goals in 16 games. Didn't work. However, objectively, he's very good. He's tall, 6'5". He's got good jumping reach. He's got great finishing, great heading, great long shots. Is he as good as Dominic Calvert-Lewin? No. But the way that we play is float those crosses in and get your head on it. And he's as good, if not slightly better than him at that. So that's the logic that I'm applying to this transfer. Money out for Dominic, brought a lot more quality in. Hopefully that is going to catapult us to Champions League football. This is how I see the team lining up. This can change. You know, Scamacca or Luca, who knows? But Pickford, Yeller, Scalvini, Branthwaite, Mikalenko, Ferguson, Pobega, Fernandez, Luca, Beto, Savio. Really depends on what the AI wants to do. As you see, I've pushed the wingers further forward now because there's not many good quality players that can play in these left and right midfield positions. They are going to be wingers. They are going to be putting it on the target forwards' heads. So hopefully this is going to work a lot better this season. I've spent so much money. I've made so many changes and they still think that West Ham, Aston Villa are better than us. 100 to 1 to win the league. I don't think we will be going for the league, But Champions League is where I want to finish. Champions League is the aim. I would love to win the Europa League. I want to win a domestic cup. Can we get a top 4 finish? I'll see you in a minute. What a season! What a season we've had here at Everton. We were only 4 points away from Spurs winning the title. This has been a really bizarre rebuild with the people winning things. Man United came 11th. Man City came 7th. Brentford came 6th.
Don't really know what's happening, Jeff.
We finished above Liverpool. What a result for Everton. Look, whoa, same goal difference, same points. Incredible. We also were only 4 points off winning the title, and that is an incredible achievement. And we're not even done yet. We're not even done. Beto, my man, getting golden boot again, sharing it with the Richarlison. Only 21 goals. That's not very good. Beto, second best player in the league. Fernandes, finally, we're getting the assists. It's what I needed. Push the wingers further forward. They will produce more crosses. And apparently it's worked. So Fernandes on his debut season, top assister. No one in the man of the matches. Keeper still not featuring in the clean sheets. What's going on? What is going on? What's going on, guys? What is going on? I want to know why Tottenham are the shithouses. No wonder they won the league. Each one of their players, number 1, 2, and 3, clean house, they're shithouses. That's what we're missing. We need that bite. Absolute heartbreak in the Europa League. We lost in the final to Manchester City. Could you imagine if we'd won this? Man City as well. Really, really disappointing. However, it is Man City. Even though they had a bad, campaign in the league, they should be winning the league and they should be winning all the cups. So yeah, we'll move on from that. And I'm very sorry, Evertonians. We got slapped up in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup by Liverpool. Again, very, very good team on their day. They've got a better squad than us on their day. Yeah, I'm sorry. But I won't be apologising too much because we've won the FA Cup. We beat Arsenal in the final. Our first domestic trophy of this save. Savio with an 8.08 in this competition. Top assister, top man of the matches. Incredible. Beto, equal top goal scorer with Brennan Johnson as well. Get in there. That's our second trophy of this rebuild. With the numbers, Beto, with Dominic Calvert-Lewin leaving, Beto went out and he did amazing. He went and got 39 goals for us in all competitions. Now, interestingly enough, Scamacca started more games, 47. So we've played 50 games. And Lorenzo right behind him, but only 1 goal different between them. Why is Luca not getting more of a look in? Fernandes also got himself 15 goals and 19 assists. That's amazing. 11 goals for Savio, 11 goals for McNeil, and 10 for Garner. The assists, Savio 21 and 19 for Fernandes. Really happy with these two in their debut seasons. 15 for Garner, 12 for Beto, Patterson, Ferguson, both getting double figures as well. Youth candidates, a bit shit, actually. Terrible this year. But this is probably the worst intake I've had from a big team. However, 16-year-old Raheem Luke is doing really well. Look how good he is. If he just had his crossing and dribbling up, I would genuinely be putting him in the squad, but the improvements are there. He's getting really, really good. 18-year-old Matt Clark, he could also make it to the bench, actually. He might save us some money if we have a player go out, but he's the sort of player you'd have in the FA Cup. Your League Cup matches, they're not so bothered about. He's decent. Julian Smith's improved overall. We've got 2 or 3 youngsters that could possibly be pushing for the first team. Probably those 2 defenders I think I'll put in. We did score the most goals. We had the 8th best defense, so okay. So we did have overall as a team the most yellow cards, 109, and the worst red cards with 6. So I am happy with how much of a shithouse we're being, but it's spread. It's spread. I want to get it. I want to get more in there. We've been given under £61 million for our final window, £275,000 a week to spend. This is the last window, our last chance to win the Premier League, to win the Champions League, and any other domestic trophy that we see fit. I'll go and see what we can find in the window. I'm going to try and bring just 1 or 2 worldies in. Unless we sell some players, I'll catch you in a minute. Sheffield United came in and offered us £29 million for Ben Godfrey. I checked how many games he played for us last season. He was only 9. And we had, a couple of youngsters that I promoted. So I thought I'd take that money, see how far I could stretch it. We wish you well, Ben. 148 appearances for Everton. And so we wish you well. We also sold Yusuf Jamiti for just £1.6 million. His contract was actually expiring a few months before we sold him, and then Ibar came in and went, can we have him for 1.6? I was like, yes, you certainly can. He's fine. He scored 6 goals in 4 games, so he was never really a starter. He was 4th choice striker. So, yeah, see you later, mate. We took the money for Godfrey and we put it straight into Billy Gilmore. Brighton had him on the transfer list for just £25 million for a player of his quality. 55 caps for Scotland. He only wanted 78k a week. He's an absolute steal. He's got great passing, great technique. He's got great positioning off the ball, vision, first touch, composure, anticipation. He's not very slow either. He's quite quick, actually. 15 acceleration, 14 pace. He's got all the traits as well. He's going to be a really good asset in our midfield. And partnering him is the beast, Kefren Turam. We paid £63 million for him. He's a fully French international. He is a tank. He is strong. He has got every single area of his game is perfect for us. He is that little bit of world-class quality that we were lacking, which I think will be able to now get us further in competitions. We also spent £55 million on Mickey van de Ven from Spurs. He's going to be that wing-back on attack. He has got rapid pace. He's got great mentals, really good technicals. He runs with the ball down the left and tries long-range passes, brings the ball out of defence. So that is what we need him to do. He is going to be that extra bit of pace that we've got now on the right-hand side. We now have it on the left-hand side. So hopefully that's going to be the last piece to the puzzle for us to push on. This is how I imagine the team line up. Pickford, Yele, Scalvini, Branthwaite, Van de Ven, Thuram, Gilmore, Fernandez, Beto, Luca, and Savio. You know, Luca can swap out for Scamacca. It really depends. It's one of these games where I'm not sure where, you know, we're going to line up. We've got Mikalenko on the bench. Driving Neil's also very good. Really? We'll see. We are predicted 8th. They really do. They really do hate me on this game, don't they? But we're in the Champions League. We're due to finish 8th. Obviously, top 4 is our aim. Our aim this season is to win the Premier League. We were only a few points away last season. A couple of wins, and we would have got it. Can we win the Champions League as well? I'd love to get to a final of the Champions League. That'd be amazing. Can we win a few more domestic cups as well? Let's see. Last season with the Toffees. Let's go. What a season, guys. What a way to end the season. We are league champions of England. For the first time in Everton's history, they've won the Premier League. And they've won league titles, but the Premier League, since its inception, they have not won it. And we have brought the title to the new stadium, to the other side of Liverpool.
Nice.
Not only did we win, by the way, the only reason why we won this title is because Arsenal drew on the last day of the season to Aston Villa and we beat Nottingham Forest. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. This is all thanks to Beto, who I would say over the course of this rebuild has been by far our best player. He's been consistent. He has been always at the top 3 goal scorers. What a beast he has been. 26 goals scored this season in the league, and that has made him win the Golden Boot, beating Erling Haaland again. Savio got the most assists and the best player of the league in the average ratings. Beto was second. Savio got the most man of the matches. Keeper just Jordan Pickford, T-Rex arms, like, what are you doing? And there we go. We got tied number 1 and number 2 when it comes to shithousery. And that's the difference, guys. You can't win by being nice. You've got to smash him. It's a man's game. You've got to smash him. In the Cups, unfortunately, we absolutely choked at every opportunity possible. Runners-up of the Community Shield. Quarterfinals knocked out by Arsenal in the Carabao Cup. Knocked down the 3rd round by Leicester. Oh.
Brother,
And knocked out by AC Milan. And I know we've had people in the comments saying, oh, it's just bad luck for you. We won 3-1 away, right? We won 3-1 away. At home, we lose 3-0. Every time we seem to get knocked out, it's in that order. We have the first away leg, kick arse, have the home leg, arse kicked. It's just bizarre. In the numbers, 35 goals in all competitions for Beto, 21 goals for Lorenzo Luca. It looks like he was injured or he was sharing responsibility with Scamacca because they got 13. 19 goals for Savio as well. Holy crap. And 15 for Roger Fernandez. 11 goals for Lewis Ferguson. Assist-wise, 23 assists for Savio. My word. Fernandez got 16. 13 for Yellert. Lewis Ferguson got 11. How did Van de Ven get on? Now, Van de Ven got some as well. Really, really good stuff. And there we go, guys. Consider Everton rebuilt, league champions, Europa Conference League champions, and FA Cup holders. 3 massive trophies we've won for this team. We've overcome the financial difficulties. We've overseen the transition to the new stadium. And now Everton have got themselves a club to be proud of again and smiles back on the faces of all Toffee supporters. Thank you again for made it this far. Like, share, and subscribe. Really do appreciate all the comments I'm getting. Really appreciate all the likes and subscribers that I've had recently. It's been fantastic, and thank you very much. I really, really do appreciate it. Comment below, what team do you want to see me rebuild? I go on a lot of suggestions, like, for example, the Red Star Belgrade save. Keep letting me know. It could be your team next. Thank you again, guys, and take care.